Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joined me from Department of Ag Trade Consumer Protection is Laura. I always want to say it the other way, but you'd think I would get it right after all this time. Either way, she is here, and we're going to be talking about the student loan debt. First and foremost, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me, Jeremy.
Thank you for keep coming back and putting up with me each and every month. I appreciate it. Tell us a little bit about student loan debt and forbearance ends August 31st. I had to ask you how to say it because I want to say it wrong. Probably still said it wrong, but tell us about this.
You said it perfectly, and I enjoyed coming back each and every month for the record. So student loan forbearance is really important that people need to understand what's going on right now. So the federal government has put into forbearance federal student loans, and they've been doing it for quite some time now. They did it during COVID, and they keep extending the deadline. And what that means is when a loan is in forbearance, it's not accruing interest, and the student borrower doesn't have to pay. That forbearance is going to get lifted on September 1st. So the last day of forbearance will be August 31st, and folks will have to start paying back their loans, their federal loans, on September 1st. This is important because there's a lot of people who have not ever paid their loans because they took them out during COVID. And the entire time they've had them have been in a pendency of forbearance. So what that means is it might creep up on some people. They haven't budgeted to have a $200, $300, $400 loan payment every month. So really important that people understand what repayment plan they need to be in, what forgiveness plans they may qualify for, and understand the limited waiver for loan forgiveness that many people qualify for public loans, public service loan forgiveness. So what I want to tell folks most importantly is that there's a workshop that the Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection is putting on with the Wisconsin Department of Financial Institutions. And this workshop is going to be on August 16th over the noon hour. Really great opportunity because this workshop will talk about a couple things. First, it will talk about how to pay back your loans and what some of these repayment tool programs look like and which ones you should be thinking about enrolling in if you're not already. It will also really explain some of the scams that we're seeing out there because, as many of us know, there's $1.4 trillion in student loan debt. There's a lot of people looking to pay back their loans, which means there are a lot of scammers out there trying to convince you that they have the easiest, simplest way to pay them back, and they're looking to steal your money and your identity. So this workshop is going to talk about some of those latest scams and how to avoid them and how to get in the correct payment plan. And then the third thing the workshop is going to talk about is a tool called Savvy. It's a corporation that is partnered with the Department of Financial Institutions and has built a Wisconsin student loan repayment tool. And this repayment tool is helpful to navigating this landscape, to helping you understand which repayment plan you should be in, whether or not you qualify for public loans forgiveness or other types of plans. And it saves on average $156 a month for those who participate and $28,000 overall of lifetime savings. So there's a real advantage to using this tool. The Department of Financial Institutions is partnering with Savvy, and the tool is free to Wisconsinites for a year. So really encourage you to visit our website and figure out how you can sign up for this workshop and learn about this tool, about scams, and about how to get your loans paid back.
Yeah, and I hadn't even considered the fact that a lot of people, new college students took on loans and never had a chance to even learn the process of paying it back. Don't even know what to expect on all of this. And then when you throw in the Savvy tool, it almost sounds like too good to be true, but it's coming directly from the source, coming from our financial institute and DATCP being on board, a great partnership there. But when it comes to student loan debt and stuff, what does DATCP see the most of when it comes to those scams, the type of scams, and why, just basically trying to identify why this class is going to be so important as these loan payers are paying back and making sure they aren't getting scammed and are doing the right thing, whether they're starting up again or for the first time.
Great question. So what happens is students obviously pay their loan back. Student borrowers pay their loans back on a monthly basis. And a lot of these debt consolidation companies, student loan debt consolidation companies will tell you that if you pay them an upfront fee, they can do a number of things. They can pay your loans off for you, and you don't have to worry your pretty little head about how to do it. That they have a relationship with the federal government that you don't have, and they can get benefits that you can't get, or that they can get your loans paid off all, in one fell swoop, or some variation on these themes. So a couple things you should know. You shouldn't pay an upfront fee for someone to help you with your student loans. If someone is helping you, they have to help you prior to charging you an upfront fee. So that's really important. It's illegal to charge upfront fees on debt consolidation in the state of Wisconsin. The other thing you should know is virtually everything these companies are offering to do for you can be done for free. The federal government can tell you how to get into one of these programs. You can go to the Department of Education and learn there. There's any number of nonprofits that offer assistance in navigating this space. So paying someone for what you can get for free is usually problematic. So you should be very clear that you're paying for something that you can get for free. And claims of government partnerships to lend authenticity is often a sign of a red flag. Now, of course, we are partnering with a company, so it doesn't mean it can't happen, but it often means that they're trying to convince you that they have something that nobody else has. And what that means for you is that you need to do your research. You need to make sure it's a legitimate company. You need to make sure it's a legitimate program. And you can do that by calling the BBB, calling the Department of Ag, Trade, and Consumer Protection to see if there's any complaints against the company, doing a little research yourself, getting in your search engine, searching the name for the company within scam or complaint, seeing if there's anything there. Or you can visit us at this workshop and we can tell you about where you can get trusted information when you do this, because here's the deal. It's this can be very complicating, and there's a lot of money at stake. And so understanding what you're doing, and understanding you're getting information from sources that you can trust is going to be imperative when you go to pay off your loans. And after listening to me, if you think you've already been defrauded, if you think maybe you did fall for one of these debt consolidation companies that actually isn't doing anything for you, file a complaint with our office. You can visit our website at datcp.wi.gov. You can also call our hotline for information on that, 1-800-422-7128. But definitely let us know. And the other thing that I'll just posit here for folks is that Wisconsin has a student loan hotline that is set up with Ascendium and the Wisconsin Coalition on Student Debt. And that number is 833-589-0750. It's a great resource for student borrowers. You can talk one-on-one with somebody about your student debt, about your situation, and they can help you navigate this space. So a lot of good free resources on our website at this workshop that we really encourage people to take advantage of.
Laura, you are awesome. This is great information. I hope a lot of people tune in for this. We got to talk about getting this on Fact TV Live. I'll talk to you after about this, but we'll help promote the event. And of course, thank you for all your help on all of this and navigating this complicated space for sure. We appreciate your time and we'll look forward to having you next month.
My pleasure. Thanks, Jeremy.
You bet. Check out DATCP's website for more information and get signed up again for that free event, how to avoid scams and free repayment tools and save money. It's a free event on August 16th. It's a webinar, so be able to tune in for that. We'll take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.